Not all films are violent or ugly. There are some incredible masterpieces out there.
I am eyes and dust.
The same with music. I think music is something that can bring hope to people. Very special stuff, music, and it's one of the, well, I think it is the only art form, isn't it, that is invisible. All other art forms tend to work on a very visual plane. There's something about music. If it's something that talks to you, it can really get in deep, really under your skin.
I think I would be personally held to some sort of very serious account by those listeners to the radio if I didn't ask if you've got some ideas for music at the moment. Are you working on any new material?
Not at the moment, but I've been caught up doing a lot of archive work over the last few years on all kinds of different levels, redesigning our website, putting a lyric book together, and I'm very keen to start working on a new album when I've got this finished. I've got lots of ideas. I'm really looking forward to getting back into that creative space. It's been a long time.
Really? Is it something that you've been wanting to do for a while?
Yeah, it is really, yes. I mean, I think particularly the last year I felt really ready to start doing something new.
Wow. It will be music to many of your fans' ears to hear that.
Oh, well, thank you. That's a lovely thing to say.
Do you listen to a lot of music to get inspired yourself?
No, I don't really. No, I mean, what I tend to do is I watch a lot of films. I love watching films. Your
friend and early champion of yours, Dave Gilmour of Pink Floyd, was recently asked in a newspaper interview by a reader about whether he could get you back on stage soon. Did you see this? And he said, Kate Bush is the only person who can get Kate Bush back on stage. I think the show she did in 2014 at the Hammersmith Apollo was some of the best I've seen. We went several nights. I've tried persuading her recently, actually, gently. How's that going?
I'm not there yet.
What do you think it is now about potentially wanting to make more music, new music again? Is there something that's sort of changed with you, or some inspiration, if you don't mind me asking?
This animation has taken up a lot of time this year, so really once this is finished, I'll be ready to start anew.
Do you think it will be different? Do you know what comes out before it comes out? Do you have any idea of how it might sound?
I think it's got to be different, hasn't it? I like to think that all my albums are different from each other. And yeah, I'm sure it will be different. I mean, we've all been through a lot the last few years, haven't we? So
I think what you said about, is it over? You know, I'm always mindful of post-lockdown, those who are still shielding, and also some of the longer-term impacts of that time and how it has changed how people socialise, or how they don't, or how they think about the world. I don't know if you can relate to any of that, but it's certainly something that perhaps many of us haven't processed yet.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're only just starting to come to terms with some of the effects that it's had. And I think, it's like I said earlier, I think everyone's worn out. I also think everyone's kind of changed a bit since lockdown. I think it's really changed people. That and the combination of the bombardment of social media, which I don't really engage with, but I see it in a lot of my friends. It's like people are very different.
How do you think you've changed?
How have I changed? I appreciate little shrews a lot more.
Is it a greater appreciation of nature?
You can stand outside and just look at the light, the sunlight. Like the other day was the most beautiful autumnal day. And all the trees were turning and the sunlight was like golden. And you just think, it is a really incredibly beautiful world that we live in, if we're lucky enough to be able to see those parts of it.
And be safe and all of those things that we started by talking about. And just to your point about social media, I mean, seeing a beautiful sky and not feeling the need to reach for your phone, to actually take that moment in and be there is the other thing that we're not as good at anymore.
I think we all need to be working on that, to actually be present in the moment. Living your life through your phone is maybe not as exciting.
It's lovely to talk to you, Kate.
And you too. Thank you so much.